Good evening. A twist in the case of former Bengal cheerleader and Dixie Heights high school teacher Sarah Jones. Tonight, we know text messages between Jones and the student she allegedly slept with can be used in trial. 9 News reporter Bill Price is live with the latest turn in this case. Bill.
Tanya, I can tell you that attorney Eric Deters admitted to me tonight that he's disappointed with this ruling that will allow jurors to consider the text messages that Sarah Jones sent to a male student. But Deters also says he's very confident he'll be able to get Jones acquitted because he says the text messages do not prove the charges.
With all due respect, it's the wrong decision, but it's okay. We live with it. We move on.
That's what attorney Eric Deters says after losing a legal battle to keep Sarah Jones' text messages out of her upcoming trial. An assistant Commonwealth attorney described some of those text messages as steamy. But Deters says there was only one reason why he fought to try to keep the text messages from being used.
They're embarrassing to Sarah, and that's why we wanted to suppress them. They really are not going to have an impact on the trial. They might make the trial more sexy, but they have nothing to do with Cheryl Jones's charge. They have nothing to do, and in fact, they're going to help on the electronic communication charge because they will reveal that there was no solicitation.
Jones is indicted on charges of first-degree sexual abuse and unlawful use of electronic means, namely the text messages, to get a 17-year-old male student to engage in a sexual relationship while Jones was a teacher at Dixie Heights High School. Although prosecutors are pleased with the ruling, they refused any further comment. Deters, though, says the text messages do not prove a crime.
Saying don't talk, you don't want embarrassing. I mean, that's all it is. But telling him don't talk doesn't prove anything of the crimes that she's charged with.
Now, tomorrow, Deters says he'll go another step and file a motion to actually have the law under which Jones is charged declared unconstitutional. He says it's unfair that in Kentucky, 17-year-olds are allowed to marry with a parent's consent, but it considers it a crime when a 17-year-old has a relationship with someone in their 20s. Now, the trial of Sarah Jones will begin next Wednesday, October 10th, and of course, we'll have it covered for you. Bill Price, 9 News, live in Covington.
An interesting comment for Deters to make. Thanks, Bill.